even the ones that just showing up now. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Anybody want to speak?
Hey folks. So first I want to just pay my respects to Tawanda and to Tyrone West, and to say that I appreciate them bringing us together, both of them bringing us together to stand for a city that could be, that's not, but could be. So I want to say first, last night, first for the people who are, who's here for the first time today? Is there people here for the first time? It's interesting, you know. You come out a couple times, like you come out the first time and you hit Tawanda the first time, and it's like everybody is like, oh damn, you know, it's like you just get pulled into it because the story is just so big. It's so big, and so with me with Tawanda, I'm with her a lot, and this is some real stuff, y'all. Like for real, I call her Baltimore's Harriet Tubman. Like she is like she fights for everyone. How many weeks in a row? 142 weeks in a row, folks. You know, some of those weeks it's cold as shit out here. Some of those weeks it's hot as shit out here. Some of the weeks it's like ice and it's slipping around on the ground, and they're out every week. Even though the uprising was like this, some people would call it scary. For me, it was kind of a reawakening. But there are a lot of people in the city right now who know each other, who did not know each other when the uprising occurred. So on some levels, it brought us together. And the people that it brought together were fighting like our lives matter.
Death and the uprising and the indictment of those 6 cops. In the whole 30 years before that, 5 cops were indicted for brutality. In spite of thousands of cases, 5. Only 1 was found guilty. He went to jail briefly and won on appeal. So in essence, over that entire 30-year period, no cop did any serious jail time for many, many, many cases of police murder and brutality. We know this because the Sun even said in the last 4 years, over 100 people have gotten payoffs from the city because they were victims of police excessive force, broken noses, broken this and broken that, but they can't talk about it because the settlement has a stipulation that they can't. So I want to make the following point. Obviously, if it's gone on for 130 years, it's not an accident. Obviously, racism is intrinsic to this system. Obviously, the people in power are making profit off racism. How do they do that? Because they have created such a culture of racism that it allows them to pay people of color significantly less money when they go to work. And as a result of that, about 1/3 of corporate profits derive from racism. About 1/3. And any company that's on the brink of profitability or going under understands that without racism they would be dead as a company. So it's a life and death issue for the capitalist system to preserve racism, and it's a life and death issue for us to defeat racism. And if we're serious about defeating racism, and we recognize that it's built into this system, it's intrinsic to capitalism, what do we need? We need a revolution and a new way of life. I'm a communist, I'm in the Progressive Labor Party, this is our newspaper, and May Day, you don't have to be a communist to go to May Day.
You don't.
But it's the communist movement that started and built May Day as an international working class holiday.
Tawanda, so like, what is West Wednesday and like, why are you here? And just give me the scoop.
So West Wednesday was started because of the unfortunate, tragic death of my brother. Well, basically the execution of my brother. My brother Tyrone West was brutally murdered on July 18th, 2013. So now for 994 days, 142 weeks, my family been fighting, and not just for my brother, but West Wednesday was established the whole people account. And it don't just stop at West Wednesday. We just literally went to Annapolis and was able to get like a, you know, things changed for us, law officers, bill of rights and things that I need to set on the review board and things like that. So anything that saves a life, we're about it. So that's what West Wednesday is to be about.
Yes, thank you. And Bleish, why are you here?
I come out to the West Wednesday rallies and I help organize them for several reasons. Number 1, I hate racism. Number 2, I taught 2 members of the family and I have a lot of respect for the family. So in a small way I feel some of their pain. And number 3, I'm a communist and I think that this kind of racism is built into the system we live under, capitalism, and if we really want to change it, we need a revolution.